Hey, hello. So I see some comments here. I got to scroll switch around. It's Alberto up next. Yeah, sorry. I maybe be wrong. Let me check again. But I think yeah, it's my turn now. Um, I have to admit I sometimes get mixed up because of the time zones, but no, I think this is my shift now. So sorry for that. Run it. Hello. Hi. Okay. So again, I hope you can see me well and you can hear me too. Welcome back to this second part for the building a video game on the web. If you don't remember what we saw on Wednesday, you can take your favorite streaming tool, Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, and go to the records, save it, and watch the class again. Um, Namaste. Oh, that's a good way to say hello. I think Namaste to you. Um, So yeah, I kind of start late this stream because they were wrapping up the Today in Global Hack Week. I was watching the end of that and it was really fun. Uh, I hope you guys have a good time on that. Um, if you just connected, welcome to this 5 day of the Global Hack Week. And remember, this is the Global Hack Week for video games. We are going to learn things about video games. So yeah, I think we can start. Let me prepare my screen to be sure. Give me a second. Okay, so you should see my screen now, right? Um, Let me just yeah. Hi, man. Nice to be back with you. Thanks, brother. So the first thing we're going to do is just type play canvas and play canvas WebGL game engine. If you remember, we talked about this on our previous session. This is an engine. I'm already logged in, but let me log out so you can see the screen as if it was your own screen. Yeah, so this is the screen you should see once you enter the page. Remember, Play Canvas is an engine that uses WebGL to help us with the graphics of our game. It's a visual engine, so we don't have to worry about doing all of the things we done the previous session, which is configure the canvas HTML, giving properties, etc., etc. So if you remember, that was really hard. It is not beginner friendly. You really have to know what you're doing, right? And the good thing about that it's a lot of documentation. They have a lot of tutorial resources. The page is very well documented, the API and everything. But in this case, in this session, we are going to take focus not on the technology, the web GL API, but in this engine to help us develop something like more robust, let's say it that way. No, I won't say more robust because the other way it's also robust. Um, Something that has a more professional look in less time. Let's say it that way. So let me check if you have some more comments here. Hey, what's up? Everything's fine. Happy Star Wars Day. Oh, it's Star Wars Day for you. It was Star Wars Day for me yesterday. That maybe be because of the time zones. If you don't mind, can you elaborate what a guild is and how to join one? Uh, I'm not sure what a guild is. I remember once where I was participating with the Major League Hacking at these events, not as a coach or as a streamer. I was participating as organizer, and they were not guilds. We used to organize local hack days, which is taking a hackathon and break it into three parts: a learn day, a build day, and a share day. Then that thing went off and started with the guiles. I think some of my friends started one guild, which is like, let's say, a group of people. No, I don't want to lie to you. I'm not sure what a guild is. But if you have questions about that, you can post it in the Discord. I'm really sure someone of the team that has the answer can help you. Sorry for not being able to answer. Um, Broda says for the no 4th May it's the Star Wars Day. Yeah, but for me it's already 5th May. Yeah, I'm one day ahead. I think. Yeah, the Star Wars Day was yesterday for me actually. Um, yeah, I didn't celebrate it in a proper way because I don't know. I think I could watch a Star Wars movie or some episodes of a series, but I didn't have the time. I was too busy yesterday. But yeah, I'm a big Star Wars fan. So if it is more 4th May for you, may the first be with you, and happy Star Wars Day. So, taking back to Play Canvas, you should start logging yourself or signing up if you already have an account. I'm going to sign in with my Google account. Hmm, this is slow, maybe because of the stream. Just give me a second on that. Come on. Okay, this is the Play Canvas page. Once you are logged in, we have like the home with um, our conversational. Yeah, this might be of the community and things like that. A forum, but what if I click on forum? Oh, this is a much bigger discussion forum. The documentation section. Let's get this uh, on hand. User's manual, tutorials, forum, and API reference. Let's see what the tutorials have for us. Getting started. Animated, state graph blending, basic cameras, basic materials, changing scene, crash course, make a game. Let's open this one. Oh, this is a YouTube video overview. Is this tutorial will give an intro to Play Canvas and take you through making a complete game and with Play Canvas. This was recorded for JS Game Dev Summit and the video is hosted on Git Nation. Play below, try to get many food item as you can before time runs out. Oh, this is interesting. I haven't checked this before. Tutorials on basic audio, basic mouse input, collision triggers, shaders. This is really cool. Okay, but let's return to home. What else we have? We have a blog, watching. What's watching? Empty. Oh, I'm thinking this is when you like a project, you can. watch it. Activity. I have no recent activity because this is a new account for me. Account settings. Hmm, my first project, right? Okay, let's see this created 17 minutes ago. Devlog are used to inform the community about your game. Unblock devlog by creating something, publishing. Okay, an editor for my first project. I'm thinking when you create your account, you have this first project already created for you. Uh, this is like the IDE for Play Canvas. Here we have all the things we need to create, modify, manipulate, and well, everything for our video game. We have a theme section if we want to collaborate with some other people. You can add them here. If you already have your Play Canvas video game ready to run on the internet and you want to host it here, you can publish here in Play Canvas, or you can download the zip and well publish on your own. We also have a version control as Git. Or scenes. Here I only have my main scene. I can duplicate it, delete it, etc. And the settings for this. Okay, so I click on my scene, my main scene, and let's see what we have. Oh, it's kind of hard to move, but we have a poll. Uh, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is like a tutorial. Let's duplicate one of these platforms. Click on a platform in the 3D section to select it. This is the 3D section, I'm guessing. So I select it, and now I Control D, like duplicate it, and I can move it. Oh, but I should move it the other way. Yeah, to fill the gap here. Okay, I think the gap it's filled. Oh, as I said, this is kind of hard to. I need to pan. Oh, ah, using this on the trackpad, it's not that too good. I hope you have a mouse. Click on launch the game to play it. I think I pressed something I shouldn't. Yeah, it's fixed now. Got it. And let's launch this. So if you're familiar with using Unity, which I only have tried once, um, I think this is kind of familiar, right? And I'm thinking, you don't see it, but I am using the. Oh, I don't know why, but the one I just added, it's like a phantom one. You see? Well, I was saying I am using the keys. If I do it quicker, I could get it. No, okay. I I should stop. Boy, I'm trying to. One last try. Yeah, no. One last try. Come on, I can do it. No. That's not a. Yeah, I do it. Let's return them. So keep on exploring this. Here we have our home projects, the menu, main menu. Here we have our assets, same hierarchy, help, drag and drop assets. I I used to design in Blender. I'm not going to say I'm a pro on that, but I think I could do a ball like this and put some textures on it so you can create your assets on whatever um, 3D design tool you want and then import them here. But they also have an asset store, so you could even sell those assets. That's cool. That's a good way to earn money, right? Huh. Again, I find something difficult here to move. But yeah, this is the main thing about the Play Canvas IDE. It's fully on web. I don't know if they have a desktop version. I think they don't. But this is the full thing about it. Let me check here why this weren't. Maybe, yeah, maybe it needs a plane, and I should copy or duplicate this and add this one to this. Oh fuck, what I did. Delete, delete. No. Oh yeah, now I just need to move this here. And now when I launch it, uh, I shouldn't had the issue before of falling from the plane. Come on. No, I still have it. Why is that? Oh, I didn't move the. Yeah, I think I see what's happening. Let me undo that. Well, I just need to move the entire plane. Yeah, you see it? Here's the like the hitbox, but here's the plane visualization. So yeah, that could be tricky. And now, now I can do it. Yeah, you see, I can even return. And that's that. It's a cool hello world, right, for the web video games. So let's see if you have any questions this far. This is the way, exactly. My birthday coming on 7th May. Oh, and so congratulations. I won't be able to see you on 7th, but happy birthday to you. Hi. Hi, guys. Hi, guys, remember me? Good to see you again. It's the WebGL or 3GS. WebGL, it's the technology all these platforms, engines run behind, and 3GS, it's just an example of graphics engine for that. 3GS, it's not focused on video games. Phaser, Babylon, Play Canvas, and other engines for graphics are focused for video games. In this case, we are using Play Canvas. Why was that? Well, because I think it's the with the best performance, let's say, the one I tried before. So that's the main reason we are using Play Canvas. So feel free to explore the other ones and come back and tell us what was your experience. Hi, WebGL. Yeah, exactly. WebGL. Remember, it's the main technology, the one we tried on the last session, and internally, Play Canvas is using WebGL to make this possible, right? But as you can see, we don't even have to worry about that because Play Canvas already take care of that. Um, Happy birthday already. Yeah, exactly. Hello, hello. What tool we're using Play Canvas. So you just have to search. Let me copy and paste the link and share it with you here on the stream. So you go to playcanvas.com, you create yourself an account, and you have to see a project already created for you, which is like a hello world. They guide you with step-by-step instructions, and you will have the same as I already showed. Yeah, play canvas. Yeah, for all the ones asking for the tool we're using play canvas. Remember, here's the link again. As I just said, you just need to go to the page, create yourself an account, open the first project which is already created, and go to that steps by steps, right? So now let's try to find a tutorial to see what else we can do with Play Canvas and how we can actually write code on that to make it more, let's say, programmable. I don't know the word, uh, but in a more programming way. Let's say that. Oh, I forgot to share my screen. Yeah, I'm going to leave this here. So, first project on Play Canvas. Yeah. Oh, oh, refresh. What is that? I was already logged in. Oh yeah. So let's go to explore and see what the people build. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, they build a Flappy Bird. Let's see the project. And let's open the editor to see how this is done. As you can see, they only have one scene here with the game. This is cool because we first saw example with a 3D project, but here you can see they're using a two-dimensional project. And in the hierarchy root, we have the camera, the game, the UI, and the overlay. The UI, it's these things here, but let's try to the assets. I wanted to see here the assets of the sprites, not the scripts. They have two files called twin.js and twinumd.js. Let's open twin.js. They have in a code editor, so you could do it locally here, or you could upload your file from whatever code editor you prefer. For me, it's Visual Studio Code. As you see, this is JavaScript. We have a bar called twin. We get some variables from the PC. Let's see if we can see what this PC object is. And it's almost, well, no, it's almost, it is a JSON schema. Uh, Initialize the app, and this is pure JavaScript. What else? They have a script for add the scores, a script for the button. Let's see what this button does. Displays, type number, event, type string. Check for click, press. I'm thinking this is when you, let's explore how this is played. Okay, I'm not hitting button. I'm just hitting the, yeah, this. Okay, no, I just wanted to see the button, but this is not for the action of the bird. This is the event has been interpreted by the button. Okay, the camera aspects, the input, the score, the scroll. Okay, this is a really complete game. Um, I don't know why the other scripts don't appear here. Mm. There are no between. Oh yeah, I see it. Why? Here are the other ones. Sparkle. Okay, so really nice project. Let's keep exploring on more. If you see any game that you like and you want to explore it, just leave it in the comments and I can open it and explore. Mm, Humble Beast, Crazy Go, a punk game. Hmm, okay, that was funny. But let's go again to the docs. And now let's open a tutorial we can follow. Oh, give me a second, I need to sneeze. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, I just realized I was watching the Flappy Bird game in the other screen and you didn't see anything. Oh my god. Tell me when that happened in the comments. I'm going to open again. That's the issue with having all these screens. Sorry a lot. Let me open what I was talking about. First, I need to go to the menu again. No, home. Sorry. Oh my god. Let me close all these. Okay, you see in my screen now. I'm really sure of that. So let's go to Explore. And I was talking about this Flappy Bird project. If you inspect this and you go to the editor, you can see the game, how it's built. As you see, there's only one scene called game. This is it. It's all the screens and the UI, the overlay. You can see the audio files, the script files, the sprites they have for this. Um, in the script, I open this. If I double click to any of this, I can see the code editor for Play Canvas. As I was saying, you can edit here and you can just import the files you edited on other code editor you want. Sorry for not sharing this before. I get confused with these screens. But you are seeing this now. That's the important thing, right? So I have to close this Flappy Bird editor again. And now let's get back to the tutorials. Uh, this crash course is the one that looks more promising. Oh, sorry. So let's take a look on this. I don't know if you can hear it. You probably don't because I'm using the headphones. But I'm going to do this really quick and explain what he is telling. This is kind of long. No, maybe this is too long. Let's see if there are something quicker. Okay, as you can see here, for example, we have this person, and if I click on the focus, then press the P key, I plan to punch an animation. How can we do this? Well, here's the tutorial for that. But this does not look so promising, to be honest. Let's see if we can find something more funny. Hmm, light, light, cameras. Hmm. This Flappy Bird is a tutorial. No, this is not a tutorial. No, these are not tutorials anymore. So maybe we continue to the crash course. Oh, something I was forgetting, and I'm glad here Joao mentioned that. Play Canvas is open source. This is really important, at least to me. So kudos on that. Play Canvas is open source. You can go to github.com/playcanvas/engine and contribute. Take a look on how this engine is built. Um, whatever thing you want because it is open source. Oh, this is important too. If you don't want to use the online editor, you can download the engine and yeah, a minified version of the engine and build whatever you want on local. Some key features here. Good advantage. We have the project complete here. Let's see demo of this. If you have time, I recommend you to take the entire course. You will have more. Well, yeah, a more complete explanation of why this is working and etc. But right now, oh, right now this is what we will have to. Ooh, I don't know if the funniest part of this it's programming the. Oh no, there are no more food. Programming the. Why there are well programming the video game or playing the video game. But let's fork this. Let's give a name called Goal Hack Week Food Run Tutorial. And let's try to modify some things here. Now I open my own editor here. I'm opening the game scene. And here in the food run, let me try to check what the yeah, I'm going to open this. If you saw, this ended at 8, so only 8. Oh, what's this? This emoji, yes. a port of fully physics to JavaScript .c license. Oh, so this is not a thing we should modify. Food run, then the area, the materials, the textures, the audio, the character, animations for the character. No, I don't want anything to go with the character, collectibles, modern scripts, collectible content script. We have a collectible controller, attributes, add bonus, lifetime, upfire templates, environments, fonts, gameplay, game manager. Player max time, it's a default value of 10. Uh, because we have, let's see, come on, play canvas. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, let's give a value of 3 seconds. And launch this again. No, I don't know if this works. I think it's the same time. No, this is going slower. Yeah, yeah, this is slower. Okay, uh, we can reset this to 10. Map pounds. The size of the map, I'm thinking. I'll save. Now open this. Oh, oh, number 4. Oh, it was hiding here. Okay, let's see what else we can explore. Attributes add from the assets, template, collectible, initialize, setup, internal state, resource listener, destroy, clean up resources, listener, start new round, prototype, bonus as number. Bonus as number, bonus equal bonus, if not 0. Huh. This is cool because it could span an collectible inside an obstacle. Uh, but thanks to this, no player time, player controller. We can change in this player controller the power. This is a good thing here, and I wanted to change the controls because I'm not too familiar playing with the key A, D, W, and S. I prefer the, how to say it, the keys. But for that, let's open not a tutorial but a user manual, and we should see introduction, maybe with the canvas, your first app. Well, this could be cool to follow, but I'm looking for user interface, inputs, touch device, input depends, mouse up. No, we are looking for, let me check, keyboard is press, it's press, keyboard input, left arrow, right arrow, and spacebar. Keyboard handler, we have the on, key and up, was press, it's press, PC key. Okay, the name I want to have here is key left. No, key up. The, oh no, yeah, it was key left. Here it's key up. Here is key W. No, here it's up. The S, it's down. And I'm guessing then here is right. Let's save this file, save, and let's open this again to see how the controls were changing. Yep, controls were changing correctly. I do prefer this way of controlling, but that's up to you. Uh, as you see, that's how you handle the input from the user. Oh, that was kind of tricky. Let's see if we can make this stop when the time's up. Because if I, for example, here, just let the time end, this screen tell us, but I can still move. And if I pick up a new item, this starts again. So I don't know if that's a thing we want. Let's see how we can change that. So no else from the player. Maybe the UI. I don't think we want to change this the UI. Round over, round over entity enable, round over entity enable true. On, oh yeah, maybe we want to change this. We want to register a listener on or off. We have a listener for when we collect things, a listener for the round start, and a listener for when the round is over. We can hit click and restart round. Maybe here we can add a controller for when the round is over, the player should move. And how we do that, let's see if we can add a controller. Check for press, but only an entity, player controller, nothing, yeah, nothing with the fonts and nothing with the environment, nothing with the collectibles, nothing with the character, nothing with the audio, nothing with the arena, I think. So just these three things. Player max time, map bounds, collectible template, initial add, setup, state, resources, listener. Initialize, we open a function. When we say the round, it's false, playing, it's false, playtime, it's zero, register listener, it's on, and on destroy, this on destroy, and we pass a reference as this, register listener is off, register listener is on. Okay. Post initialize setup stuff that requires all other scripts already have been initialized, like the start round. I remember the start round was from here, but maybe I'm wrong. Game manage entity, manager entity. Yeah, here the game manage entity it's contained. Time bar entity, we don't want that. Score entity, start entity. This is the one we want, maybe. No, this is just for the text. Round over entity. Entity which parents all of round over stuff. But where is this? Oh, again, I need to sneeze. Oh my god, sorry for that. But we are back. Entity, round over entity. Look, I want to see something. If I start the game, by default, I can move, right? But is there a button to start? No, there's no button, just moving. Okay, if I eat something, time start counting, the score gives me something, and when it ends, okay, this is rebooting. I don't want it to move here unless I click again. Okay, Yeah, that was all the thing I want to see. No character animations. No, no material textures. No audio arena textures. No templates. No materials. No. I'm thinking then round over entity. Round over screen entity is the one here. Enable true and enable false. So I need to register listener start round. If this round, okay, playing false, round false. Well, oh, I need to change. No, no, this is spawnable controller. Oh, maybe it's here. Yeah, here I maybe while let's say true, this happens, right? But okay, let's open this again, and the game should be working fine, just as we expected. But with that, we can change the things we want. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is getting too much time. You could do it, play canvas. Any questions this for some highs for the audience? Hi, let's do it again because this is taking too much time. Lounge. Come on, launch yourself. Oh, maybe I need to reload. Why it got stuck? I'm going to play it again. Come on, I have project. I want to open it. I want to open the game scene. and I want to launch this. While this charges, I'm going to give you a 5 minute break. Give me a second. Okay, this looks like it won't charge, so we may broke it. Let's undo the things we do. Well, for me, the entire application got stuck, and that's weird. I don't know if it's my browser or my computer. Okay, let's try it again. As I was saying, let's try to do what we done before with the player controller. Uh, so if we save this, yeah, because we didn't change anything here except of this comment. Do we change anything here? I think we don't. Okay, file, save file. Now let's try to run it again. And finger crossed, this will work. Yeah, it'll work. So The thing we tried to do broke it, so we'll have to find another solution for that. I tried to put this inside a while, but instead of that, I am going to ask true. It's true. Move this guy. No, no. Let's file, save this, and again, let's try to open to see if still the project works. Ugh, not promising. Hmm, still works. Perfect. So, as we saw, it exists a trigger for when the game is started that it's called restart round over. Yeah, round over. If round over screen is enabled, the player shouldn't move, right? So, in this context, prototype the UI controller round over. How can we bring this round over to here? Initialize I'm this I'm entity. We can bring here the round over screen. With the player controller dot attribute dot add round over screen type entity. Let's copy and paste that so I won't miss temp entity. Let's close this and let's close this, and it should work just fine if I take. I'm not sure if I can do this, but I can try. And if I open the project and inspect, hmm, at least this works. Let me check the console. Windows. Oh no, here round over. It just gave me null. Why this is null? Round over entity screen. It's called on UI prototype round over because it was registered as a listener. But here, for example, the aim entity want aim entity aim entity. Where else this is used to type as entity? Deploy controller prototype initialize function. For example, here I want to hear this. Anim entity. Let's check how this is works. Oh, render screen still new and anim has an object. Why is that? Why is that render screen entity? It is in part in a good way. Um, does I does I have a player controller? Game manager entity. I could try the other way. I mean, UI controller attributes that add the player controller as an entity. And I can even add a description. And I have the player controller script. And I need to initialize console.log this dot player oh player controller manager controller entity. Entity same. Let's see what we have here. And we can get rid of this, and this. Clear control script is new. Why? I import that in a good way, right? I mean, I got the manager entity just as the same way. UI controllers, attribute add, player controller entity. Is it and for example here what do you script game manager. Why I can't add the attribute? Prototype initialize. Prototype initialize. Well, I could try another thing. Here, for example, I can try console.log this.app and let's see what that those contain. I can get out here this and this. Um, if I restart, will that? Oh, okay, it's a good thing. I know how now. Okay, this is this. What do I have here? Sub manager. Let's wait for the time to end. Okay, now let's explore. I'll resize, batcher, callback, callbacks, entity, skybox, sub manager, visibility change, assets, bundles, context, default, 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 enable input, frame graph, graphics device, keyboard, like mapper, loader, mouse, render, root, scene grab, scripts order, static, system thick. What we had here, fire. So app dot fire, this dot app dot fire, this does dot app. No. Hmm. Frame. prototype, the prototype of that, the prototype of that. Hmm. Okay, I'm thinking on or off. Okay, okay. I want to check two more things. The app on or off and round. Save this and restart. On or off is not defined. That's weird. Yeah. Yeah, the prototype is initialized here on the player controller. Just initialize the prototype here. Then I may won't be that wrong with the player controller dot attributes dot add. again. Ah, a typo. Console. Console. Sorry for that. And again. Okay. Let's see now. I name UI. UI is still slow. Well, this is a thing I can't figure then. Why? Am I missing something here? No, I'm putting the controller. Mm, mm, mm. I'm guessing. Um, no, I have no clue on how to do this. I don't know why the player controller attributes won't give me the script I want. I'm importing it just the same way as the controllers for the man from the game manager or the player controller are. But this is not working. At least I could try do it with this, but that script from null, it's going to give me an error. I'm really sure of that. The manager, no, it's UI controller. And console lockdown of this frame movement PC, that's back. Prototype update. Sure. Mm, no, I could change the frame movement, but this just going to give me an error, I think. When I initialize, okay, let's try to see if this works. I'm not sure of that, but hey, why not? Mhm. UI controller entities, no. Okay. Yeah, I was not getting hopes on this. Why it might work is the other thing we do. Let's wait for the time to end. Um, yeah, time's up. But I'm still able to move. No, it won't work. Well, I'm going to try to explain what I was trying to do. I want. I am going to explain why it won't work, and then going with the final comments on the section. Right. Um, what I wanted to do is from this game try to stop the character from moving when the game it's done. I'm with the time it's up and we're supposed to be in the screen because we could still move. Um, we have mainly three files: the game manager for the time, the round, the score, and everything. The player controller, just hearing the movement. What we do is just changing the control keys for this, and the UI that gives us the screen for the when the time is done, give us the score and a play again button. Uh, what else? Well, the time bar, all these things related to the UI, like how we display the information we gather in the other two. What I wanted to do is first check if we have the game running, like, well, I'm going to move this, erase, sorry. If we are on a status called round is over, we shouldn't be hearing this input from the user, right? So first, I tried to put a validation here, but the project just stopped working, right? So I was guessing that's not the way. So the next thing I done was at every single press add a validation from if that it's true. I mean, if we are in the round over, just not doing anything. But if we are not in the round over, well, we give the frame movement a value, a plus value. What's the frame movement? Well, in the prototype of the player controller, we initialize this value as the vec3 from the movement. This is how we control the movement of our character, right? But I couldn't find a way to communicate these files. Even I tried to add the attribute from the entities, just the same way they are doing this here from the game management. But I don't know why for the player controller that didn't work. The obvious thing here to do is try to do that, try to add the attribute for the UI controller. And if we know for sure we are on this status, um, we well, well, yeah, no, I just had another idea. I mean, they are using this same import here, right? So I see no reason why this shouldn't be working here. I just need to change the controller. Hmm. But I will need to console.log this before anything. So
Hay alguien en el dispositivo timbre.
Let's try to do that very quickly. Uh, well, this is kind of frustrating, be- but I mean, this is not my project, right? We try to move some things here, try to understand what uh, Play Canvas is doing, and yeah, it this undefined. No, this not works. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why this can't communicate between the files, between the entities. I'm guessing I'm doing something wrong, obviously, but right now I don't have the answer for that. So the last thing I tried to do, um, it's well, if I'm pressing a button here, I could give the opposite value on that here, but since the frame movement object it's declared on the prototype of the player controller, we can't access that on the UI controller. That's why that didn't work either. uh, so this is more of objects and how they are structured. What I don't get clear is why I can't communicate the entities from file to another. um, I'll have to check more on that. But I hope you had an idea of how building a game in Play Canvas works. We have these layouts, we have these from the assets, we have the objects, the the arenas, the scenarios. Uh, you don't have to build three dimension. We saw the example for Flappy Bird, for example, which is two dimensional. Um, so they have a lot of resources. They have a lot of tutorial and manuals, and you can start your trip to become a video game master on that. So I'm going to resolve some comments here. Uh, so how can I control the movement? Like, do I have to make different functions for each movement type, or I can just get each on a single one? Uh, what you saw we do in this example, it's like make a switch, and we add a controller for every single key pressed, and depending on the key we pressed we give value to the position of the character, right? So that could be a way. There is no certain rule to do that, but yeah, it's up to you and how you want to handle it. If you want to declare method for every single movement you want to do, you could do it, but you could make it in a just one method or just one function to get the value of the key you're pressing, and depending on that, the action you want to do. Who cool, good, hi, hello, I'm a Lich community member and attendance. What is the session plan? Okay, we are ending this session. Uh, you can go at the beginning and see it again. What we do is learn how to use Play Canvas to abstract the use of WebGL and make a quick video game. Can you drop the event link for me to check in? Yeah, sure. Actually, I'm supposed to do that anyways, so I was forgetting. Here's the event link. Here is the event link. Well, you were in a hurry to check in. Um, so yeah, a lot of comments on checking in. But yeah, here's the link, and I see you brought and Mary helped me to share it before. So thanks to you. I see there are no more questions, so we're wrapping up this event. I really sorry. I didn't make the changes on the project I wanted to, but I really need to investigate more on why those files weren't communicating. But at least we have our project running. The video game was good. We take a lot of good examples on, for example, two-dimensional with Flapperbird, three-dimensional with these, the Hello World with these little balls. We had to take from a place to another. Um, Again, the Play Canvas community, it's a really, really good community. They have a Discord, they have a forum with which you can share your thoughts or your questions, and you probably will be replied soon. What else I can mention on this session? Um, well, it's a lot of oriented programming. So if you want to be more pro in the video game creation, you probably will have to study more on object oriented programming. Um, so that's a thing. Um, so yeah, that's it. I really hope you like this session. Um, Stay tuned on the Global Hack Week video game. So next stream is coming. Next stream is Sketchful minigame. I know this session was like a really complicated one. A lot of things to think, a lot of things to learn. So stay here and just relax in a couple of minutes um, with a mini game, right? So that's it. See you. Bye bye.